tuned in to your dose of positivity. I am Marlene Motivates, and as I always say, just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
And to gain further support, join my channel membership. Hey everybody, it's Marlene of Marlene Motivates, your channel for motivation, inspiration, life lessons, self-improvement, and mindset shifting. If you're new here, welcome. I would really appreciate you subscribing to this channel and becoming a part of the Motivators family. And to gain further support, you can join my channel membership for member-only perks. So welcome everybody who's watching live now or those who are watching in the replay. I appreciate each and every one of you. So today, everybody, we're talking about a topic of people that we know that make us so mad by the things that they do. And we're going to talk about 8 things that people will do to make us mad, even though there are so many. So let's welcome those who are live in the chats. Yes, everybody, please like and share. I'd really appreciate it. Hey, Word, how are you doing? Happy Hump Day Wednesday. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. And Boss Life Online, how are you doing? Boss Life Online, welcome. Appreciate you being here. Shout out to the members. Shout out to each of you. And of course, you guys know, being members, you can put !member and have your link dropped. So everybody, let's get into it and talk about it. Let's talk about it. What are some of the things that people do that can make you mad? First off, I have to say that people will do things and say things just to get a reaction from you. And as always, just because somebody does something or says something to you, you don't have to go to their level. A lot of times that's what they want because they're a miserable person and they're going through something or whatever, or they're frustrated or they're jealous of you. There's so many reasons why people will do things to you to try to irritate you, to get down on their level, but don't let them. But these are just some of the things that I wanted to talk about today that people will do that will really make you mad. So let's start off with the first thing. Something that really boils my blood is a person that will lie to you. There is no reason to tell lies. I can't say that, not everybody from time to time will tell lies because we're human beings and we do that. But a person who does it all the time, like it's their personality, I actually think it's something like a mental thing that people do. Like it's something wrong with them that they cannot stop telling lies. So that's the thing, and it can make you so mad because somebody will tell you something and then you find out that it's not true. You can't trust the person. You lose that trust in that person. So that's the first thing that people could do. I have seven others besides this, but I can't wait to hear what you guys will also say as well. Hey, realist one, how are you doing? Welcome. Good to see you. Got a mod in the house. Appreciate y'all. Yes. Yes, please drop the emojis, my members. I really appreciate that. So that's the thing. When somebody lies to you, how does it make you feel? Doesn't it boil your blood? Oh, and I have to shout out to Boss Life Online, wearing her channel merch and Cusvanity. Let me explain. Let me take this banner thing off. Let me explain first. Cusvanity is something that you will say instead of saying a profanity word. You say cusvanity. Especially here on YouTube, there's a lot of words that you can't say. So when people make me mad, instead of saying the word, I say cusvanity. Shout out to Boss Life Online. And that's what people do when they make you mad. You be like, what in the cuss vanity? Yeah, for real. What in the cuss vanity? It's about four different mental or behavioral classifications that lying is a trait. Wow. Wow, that's something word. Yes, cuss vanity. Yes, Gio. That's what people make you do. And like sometimes people will actually they will make you go to wanting to put your hands on them because of some of the things that I'm talking about. And the first one is a person who's always lying. No, they can't even keep up with them because they tell so many of them. And you'd be like, oh, I can't stand it. I don't understand why people can't tell the truth. Well, I can say the reason why in the past why I didn't tell the truth is because I didn't believe that I could have a good story to tell. You want to make yourself seem bigger than what you are. You want to gain popularity. There's many reasons why people will do the lying thing, but if it's something that it's like you can't stop it, you may need to seek some help. Yeah, you may need to seek some help. And I find for myself that people will make me get so upset and angry. Why is it that you can't just come at people and tell people exactly what you think, what you're dealing with, what you're going through? And it'll be like simple things like what they ate for breakfast or what they did on the weekend. Just come up with a whole made up story. Like it's crazy, but that's what they do. Hey, OG Brand, welcome. How are you doing? Happy Wednesday. That's one of the things, like, I can't take that. That's very frustrating to me, and it will make me so mad. And especially if it's somebody that and they tell you something, and then you go and you tell somebody else, and then you find out that that was not the case, that none of it is true. The whole thing has been made up. That's something that can cause me to block people, to not deal with them anymore. It's one thing to exaggerate the truth, like make it seem bigger than what it is, but I mean like the flat out, all out lie, lie, lie. Those are the things that, like, I can't take. And I know that it's something you motivators that it gets under our skin when people don't tell the truth. Let's see what you guys are popping in the chat. Hey, official, 1SP. Yes, Boss Life Online. I agree with that. Low self esteem. Yeah. And I don't understand why it is that some people, and it's just a consistent thing, that not one thing that comes out of their mouth is the truth. Not one thing that comes out of their mouth is the truth. Yeah. What's going on, official 1SP? Welcome in. So that's one thing that really irritates me a lot of times about people, and it causes me to be really angry when a person just lies. And when a person lies, the trust is gone. You don't want to deal with that person. You don't want to be around that person, because a person who lies will do other things, like usually lying and stealing goes together. So it's just uh, a reality. That's how it is, and you can't trust people who will lie to you. I want to hear what you guys have to say. How do you feel as well? If a person lies to you on a consistent basis, can you trust them? Or do you give them passes? And how many passes do you give people? Like, how many times can a person lie to you before you cut it off? That's what I want to know. How many times will you allow people to lie and let them get away with it? So another thing that people will do that will really make me mad, and make you mad as well, is people will project their fears and their insecurities onto you. Like, if they're going through something, they'll give it to you. They'll project it onto you, like you're going through the same thing like them, or the fears and the doubts that they have and they possess, they will put it onto you and try to make you feel like you can't do things, or you have the same fears as them. And that really irritates me. And I was a person, like, before I got into getting some help and working on myself, I was always fearful of things, but I never used to project. I would just keep it to myself and tell myself that I couldn't do things. But it's the people who will tell other people they can't do something, or they won't do something, or that's a dumb idea and that's stupid. That's something that really will make me mad. And I know that it makes you mad too. People will tell you that you can't do something. No, you can't do it. You don't have the ability. You don't have that gift, but I do. So don't let anybody project their fears and their insecurities onto you and make you feel that you lack importance. You lack certain skills. You lack certain talents, when a lot of times it just stems from they are jealous. They have no self-awareness. They don't know who they are. They don't they just don't know anything about anything, and they want to make you feel bad about yourself, so that you stop using your gift, so that you stop using your talents, so that you waste your time. Don't let that be the case for you, all motivators. Don't let other people's fears and insecurities become yours. Let's see what you guys are saying into the chats. Yes, yes, yes. Well, 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 maybe two times. Yes. See if I miss any other comments. No? Okay. Yeah, that's one of the things that I get that gets under my skin a lot, is other people when they're going through something in their life, or they see you doing well, they see you being successful, they will try to project things to tell you, oh, it may be working right now, but it won't last. Try to put you down, make you feel less than, make you feel inferior, when nobody has that right. And one of the empowering things that I learned is that just because somebody says something to you, it doesn't mean that you have to believe it. And a lot of times we get mad about things that people say to us because we believe it. If you don't believe something that somebody is saying to you, it really does not affect you. So don't let another person's projections, you know, I just was saying to myself the other day that it really does hurt when somebody says something to you. It does, because we're human beings and we have feelings, and we don't like for anybody to make us feel smaller, or if we're using our gifts and then somebody will take a shot at your gift. It hurts sometimes, but don't let it be something that you take in and you let it fester. You don't let other people's projections fester and grow inside of you and make you get angry and all of these other things when that's what they want. They want you to lower yourself down to their level. Don't let anybody lower you. If people aren't coming into your life and adding to your life, they are subtracting. Get rid of them. Nobody has that right, but we are the ones that have to speak up for ourselves and say, no, no, no. I'm not going to allow you to do that to me. Okay. Uh, okay. Okay. Thank you so much, official 1SP. Projection is a mug, ain't it? Yeah, it is. It is. And people will do it all the time. But I had to learn that. I had to learn for myself. I'm just speaking for me, Marlene. Um, that once I started working on myself, getting to know who I am, getting to know what I'm about, being aware of myself, tapping into my talents, believing in myself more, strengthening my resolve, you know, knowing my own mantra for my life. When you know who you are and what you're about, other people can't take a hit at you, you know. You have to know who you are. You have to believe in yourself. Nobody can do that for you. And that's something that I had to realize for myself, that other people, why was I allowing another person to get me so worked up? Why do we allow people to get inside of our head? Why do we allow people to cause us to have mental disruptions, to disrupt our spiritual peace, to get into and allow us to manipulate us to do things for them financially that we really don't want to do. It's a lot of things that people will do, but just like the puppet on the strings, but we allow things. So ultimately it's up to us. What am I doing? What am I allowing? What do I believe? And we have to start right there. Hey Andre, how are you doing? Welcome. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Wednesday to everybody. So don't allow other people to project their fears and insecurities onto you. You have to know who you are. And when we start to get upset when somebody does something to us, we have to ask ourselves, why am I upset? I'm upset because I'm believing it to be true. And that's when we need to do some work on ourselves. Why am I accepting this? Why am I believing it? Why do I allow this to make us mad? Because sometimes when somebody says something to us, it triggers us and it makes us go back to a time in our life when somebody made you feel small, when somebody did that certain thing to me, you know, right? So it was just something that I just am trying my best to do better. You know, I'm just trying my best to do better and be a better person. And I think isn't that what everybody wants to do? I think everybody wants to do better, right? Everybody wants to be a happier person and love on themselves. And we can't let other people make us feel bad, right? Don't let another person make you feel bad about yourself. Don't let other people project their fears. Sounds like you're talking about me. Let me dismiss myself. I don't understand. I don't know what's going on, but let's move on to the next point. I don't come on my platform and talk about anybody. I'm in a completely different mind frame and space. All I do is support and give positive messages to everybody. So people can make you mad, right? When they're lazy. That's one thing that I find to be very frustrating for a person who has a hard work ethic, right? People definitely have a hard work ethic and They're about their business. They're doing their best. Well, I can say for myself, I'm doing my best for myself and my family. And then you have people who come in and they're lazy. They won't do anything, but they want your life. They want the things that you have. They want to have your gifts. They want your blessings. But all every person can have is what is meant to be for them. All another person can have is their talent. All another person can have is what they're about, what they're meant to do, right? And that's it. That's the end of the case. That's the end of the story. And we can't let other people, because they're not doing anything with their life, right? We can't let anybody who has done things with their has not done things with their life make it be yours. Don't let other people in their estimation of their life, their lack of whatever it is, or whatever it is that they're going through, they're unhappy with themselves, they're miserable, and they're trying to make you feel bad about yourself. Don't let another person with what they're going through, what they're not doing, stop you. I even say a person who is being lazy, let that be an encouragement for you to want to go after your dreams even more. Don't let it make you mad. Don't let people make you mad because they're lazy, because they come at you and say something because they're just not putting in the work like you do. They're not grinding and hustling. They're not using their talents and their gifts. So people can make you mad when they come at you and they say something like they see that you're winning at something, right? They see you're winning, they see you're striving, they see you're attaining to many levels of success. You know, don't let them, don't let them, because of them not doing anything with their talents and their gifts, stop you from using yours. And for a long time, it used to make me mad that I would look at people and I would say, man, they have so much talent on this and that, but that person doesn't believe in themselves enough. They don't love themselves enough. They just are standing still and doing nothing. But we can't do anything about another person, and it hurts, and it gets you frustrated and mad, especially when it's people who are in your family, people that you truly care about them, and you could see that they can be so much more. They can have so much more abilities, right? We see the abilities on other people, but everybody has to see their own self-worth. They have to be aware of their own self. We each have to, but people can make you mad if you're not there in your life. You have to get there on your own. Every single person has their own walk and their own journey. Every person. Every person has their own walk. Every person has their own journey. Every person has their own light. Every person has their own gift. But it's up to each and every one of us to look at ourselves and to make an evaluation. What am I good at? What do I like? What am I about? What can I just do naturally and I win at it without much effort? So that's what you need to be doing. But don't let other people who aren't using their talents and gifts make you feel bad because you're using yours. They will try to make you feel like make you feel guilty because you're winning. They will make you feel like you're inferior because you're putting in the work. Like, why are you so talented? Why do you do this and why do you do that? They're just unhappy with themselves, and each person has to, for their own self, to define what they're about. Each person has to make a choice to be happy. And that's what I had to learn for myself. I had to learn to stop letting other people's projections, other people's fears, other people's doubts, because another person does not have the drive and the grind. It shouldn't stop me from my drive and my grind and using my gifts. Don't ever let another person stop you from your gifts. Don't let another person stop you from your gifts. Never. You can't be lazy and win. I found that out the hard way. That part, Boss Life Online, um, you can't. And, we try to get ways around getting to certain things, but there's no way but just doing what you want to do. Every person has to decide and decipher for themselves. Does this work for me? And does this not work for me? No two people have the same life. No two people. Every single person has a different walk in life. Every single person has different things that they've been through. They have different problems and setbacks and traumas and X, Y, and Z. But don't let it stop you from winning. Don't let other people make you so upset that you stop, you slow down, and you stop winning. See, your blessing, your miracle, your gift, your ability to win, your abundance is right there around the corner. But when you stop by listening to people who are lazy, people who have no determination, no wherewithal, they don't want to get up, they get upset and angry with you because you keep going. And it's not that we keep going because it's easy for us. No, we keep going because we know our power. We know our worth. We know our gifts. We know what we're about. And we're focused. And that's what I say to all of you motivators. Know your worth. Know your gifts. Know your talents and use them. Yeah. 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 That part, the word. Right. Everybody got their own path. Every single person. Every single person has their own path. Everybody has something that, some people, their walk in life is harder than others. It is. It's harder than others. Some people just have a very difficult life. They go through so many things just to be here at this moment. So that's why I always say that, when we show up in this world, you don't know what another person is going through. You don't know what another person has struggled with. Even though a person may look strong right now in this moment, you don't know what they have had to overcome just to be here, health wise, in their relationships, romantic, with their parents, with their siblings. You don't know what they have had to overcome mentally, breaking chains of doubt and fears just to be here. Nobody knows about what another person has struggled with and dealt with. And people can make you so mad and angry when they make make up things and say things about you to try to get you to have an exchange with them. But don't let other people make you go down a road. You got to know who you are. At the end of the day, that's the only thing that matters. As long as you know it, as long as you believe in yourself, the rest is irrelevant. So don't let people who are lazy stop you from winning. Your winning is right there. It's right in front of you, or it's right around the corner, but you got to put in the work. And we have to stop blaming other people for, for us not doing what we need to do. We got to be accountable. We have to be right and honest with ourselves. Like, okay, I'm not doing what I need to do. I need to get into action. I need to use my talents and my gifts. We can't um, use other people as an excuse and say, because of them, that's why I'm not winning. At the end of the day, you're a whole grown adult, and you have to make choices to win. You got to make choices to make your own determination, to not let other people's insecurities become yours. And it took me a long time. And it took me a long time to develop that within myself, not letting other people's insecurities become mine. So don't let other people and their insecurities to make you feel some type of way about yourself. You don't deserve that. So, point number 4, people can really make you mad when they steal your ideas. Now, let's have a moment of silence for that. And you got to say, cuss vanity, cuss vanity, cuss vanity. Whew. Woosah. And it's not just a YouTube thing. It's YouTube. It's in business. It's in your family. It's all types of people. It's your friends. People steal your ideas, your thoughts, and then they make it seem like it's theirs. That's what I can't take. When you have your idea, you put it on either your channel, you have it on your business, you're marketing it, and then they will, with their smart self, say, that was my idea. And you give them the deer in headlights, a slow blink. Mm. It's so sad. It's so sad, but that's unfortunately how some people are. They will come, they will take your idea, they'll steal the idea, and then they'll change one word, or they'll steal your idea. Don't even say it right. That's not what you said, or they won't be teaching it right, or they won't be singing it right, or whatever. And then they say that it's their idea, and you just go, okay, we're going to go with that. All I can say to that, when people steal your ideas, your thoughts, and whatever, nobody can be you. You know, there is nobody like the original. So if other people want to go to another person and and say that that was their idea, let them have it. You have to be sure in yourself. You have to know your own worth. You have to know what you possess, and you can't stop people from taking. But nobody can be the original. Nobody can be me. Nobody can be you. So don't let it get you frustrated and angry. Don't just let it roll right off your back. It's okay. It's okay. They're not me. They're not you, motivators. So don't let it make you angry. You just keep being yourself, keep being amazing, keep turning up your fire and say, oh, they like that. What about this one? And do your thing even more. But don't let it make you so angry that you stop your creative juices, that you stop your gift, that you stop your talent. Use it even more. My my favorite saying from my father, and I miss that man, my best friend in the entire world. And he always said, the best revenge is more success. Yes, Dad. I believe that 100%. Before, I used to be like, I would do things and say, oh, and why are you trying to do this? No, don't lower yourself down. Don't lower your vibration. Elevate it. Do even more. Be more successful in your business. Be more successful on your channel. Be more successful as a person. Become a better human being. See, this is how you win. That's how you win. That's how you bring more abundance. That's how you draw in more energy. That's how you feel better about yourself. Don't lower yourself. Talk about other people. That's their vibe. Don't lower yourself to them. Don't do that. Yes, cuss vanity, cuss vanity. Hey Lisa, how are you doing? Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for your support. Happy Wednesday to you. Yeah, people can make you so mad when they try to take your ideas, try to do things, and then they try to take all the credit. But just take a deep breath, say your vanity, and get back into your purpose, your passion, and your gift. See, more success, bring in more abundance. That's how you win. I just feel some type of way when it happens to me. I will talk about it to my team and let go of it. Take my topics and ideas, not just on YouTube, but in my affiliate business too. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Gio. People will try to take something and duplicate, and the whole thing is that when somebody takes it, they don't even do it justice. They don't even do it justice, but it's okay. I had to learn that. Not everybody is creative. Not everybody is as, has the ideas that you have, that is something natural for you. It's okay. Let them take it. But guess what? Nobody can stop the creativity that you have in your mind, that I have in my mind. Nobody is you. Nobody is me. And I'm so grateful to be at that space in my life where before I used to be like, when somebody would do something, I would be out rah 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 and wanting to fight them and come on, where are they at? And I'll do this, and I'm going over their house and I'm gonna beat them down. Let me take off my earrings, go toe to toe, ready to scrap with people. No, I'm worth more than that. You are worth more than that. You know, you're worth more than that. If nobody has not told you that today, I'm telling you that right now. You're worth more than that. To, elevate yourself, elevate your mind. You're an amazing individual. You are. So don't let another person devalue you because of where they are in their life and what they're going through. Yeah, no justice. And sometimes when people will see something that some another person has done and it was taken from you, you do feel some type of way, like I should say something, I should do something. But it's only a matter of time, because nobody can do things like you do. You just turn up your power, turn up your sauce, turn up your light, turn up your elevation, and do more of you, and leave them in the dust, leave them behind, and you just keep being yourself. I think that's so important. Yes, people are inconsiderate. They don't think about how another person will feel. It would make such a big difference if people would say, "Hey, I think you did amazing. Do you mind if I use it?" What is it? What does that take? 5 to 10 seconds to say that to somebody? I think you do it amazing. Would you mind doing a collaboration in business, in on YouTube, on other social media platforms? It doesn't take much, but people will change 2 words, like I said, 1 or 2 words, and then say, "That was my idea. I came up with it. I've been doing this for months. I've been thinking about doing this for months." Yeah. Okay, we'll go with that. Let's go to the next point, everybody. They procrastinate. Oh boy, they people can make you really mad. And I can say that I was the biggest person in this entire planet to procrastinate. Ask me how I know. Ask my mentors. Ask my friend Boss Life Online. She'll tell you. I was a person that put everything on the back burner. I tried to delegate everything to everybody else because I didn't want to do it. I just wanted to ride on the coattails of other people. I wanted other people to take me to success. I just wanted to lean back and do nothing. See, procrastination is not good for you, because once you get something, you don't get any excitement when it comes, because you didn't put in any of the hard work. So don't procrastinate. And to other people who are doing it, people procrastinate just because they don't think that they can do something amazing. And I know mine stemmed from my childhood. I was never um, I was never validated when I did something amazing. So that's why I would always procrastinate. I had to go back in my past and find the reason why I never wanted to do things. I never wanted to start something and complete it, because people in my life never gave me the applause and the kudos that I felt like I deserved and needed. But you have to give that to yourself. I had to learn from myself to not wait for other people to celebrate me. When I do something amazing, I have to celebrate myself instead of waiting for other people to celebrate me. You'll be waiting forever. And the celebration may not be what you need. How about you celebrate yourself inside and tell yourself, "I'm so proud of me. I'm so proud of what I do." So people can make you mad when they don't procrastinate and do things. And they'll project and they'll lie and they'll do this and they'll do that because you don't procrastinate, because you have your foot on the gas and they have their foot on the brake. And they'll get mad and you'll get mad because they'll come at you with stuff, because you're about your business, you're about your life, you're about your grind and your hustle, and you're doing the best you that you personally can. See, That's all each person can do at the end of the day is be their own self. You can be you, I can be me. So let's not sit down on our dreams. Let's not sit down on our hopes. And you will get mad from other people because they're not doing what they need to do. They're procrastinating. And how do I know? Because I was there. I know what it's all about. I know all about, oh, okay, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I'll do it next week. Oh, let me see how this person do. Let me ask them if they could do it for me. I was the queen of that. That was my entire life. That's what Marlene did. And I would get look at other people that I would see starting things at the same time as me, and then I would get so mad. How come they're winning? But I had to think to myself, they're winning because they put in the work. When I wasn't doing what I needed to do, they were. They were grinding, they were hustling, they were putting in the work. They were consistent. They were doing what they needed to do. They were talking themselves off the ledge. They were being accountable, and I wasn't. And I had to swallow that pill and get to the bottom of it. Why was it that I was doing that? And when I got the awareness, I found out that it was me. It was from my childhood. And then I had to shift that, you know, no matter what you've been through, even if other people don't like it, even if other people don't want to do it, but if you really want to do something with your life, you will. I had to say that to myself. I had to make that determination. I have to want to do something, and until you really want to do something, you won't. That's just what it is, point blank, period. If you want to do something, it doesn't matter how hard it is, it doesn't matter how difficult it is, it doesn't matter the knowledge, it doesn't matter your financial situation. If you want to win, you will. And you won't make any excuses. You'll put in all the work, you'll do all the research, you'll find the right people, you'll find a way to get finance if that's what you need. But you'll do it. But the procrastination, it lies within us, and we have to find out the reason why that we are procrastinating. So let it be your determination motivators to not procrastinate, to stop making excuses, and just make it happen. Just make it happen, everybody. That's all. Just make it happen. That's all I can say. Just make it happen. Mm-hmm. And here is a major one. People can make you so mad because they have no self esteem and awareness. None. Zero. A person who doesn't love themselves, a person who doesn't think that they're a talented person, they're not aware of their own being, um, they don't look at themselves in the mirror and think of themselves as a beautiful thing, um, that they have amazing ideas, that they can do something great, and then they can be consistent at it because they have no self-esteem, no awareness, and nobody to encourage them in that. They look at you, and because you are being consistent, because you are confident, because you know your worth, they hate you. They will hate you because you have what they want. I found that out years ago. People will be so angry and will say, oh, you always walk around, I can't stand you, and look at what you wear, and look at the way you talk, and look at the way you look, and look at the things that you do. But that has nothing to do with me. Another projection. So all we can do is encourage people who are there and say, I hope it gets better for you. I hope things change. What we always want is we want people to believe in themselves. We want people to love themselves, but we can't do it for them. You know, all we can do is be a supportive person for others. All we can do is love on people some more. You know, love on people more, be supportive, be understanding, and, you know, be a good mentor. Be a good person for people to look up to. Like my mentor, who I love so much, God rest her soul, was she used to pour into me all the time. Don't uh, don't don't lower yourself down to other people's level. because that's what another person wants. The moment that you do that, you let them win. Don't let them win in that. Know what you're going to settle for, know what you're about, and don't let anybody take you outside of that. Don't allow another person to change you because of where they are in their life. Okay, people are always going to make judgments. There's always going to be people out there that just won't like you. It's just it. That's just it. There's always going to be people out there that will not like you. There's always going to be people who will never understand you. They're never going to be on your side, and it's okay. It's okay. Some people don't have no self-esteem, they have no awareness, and that people will make you mad when they try to say things about you. They try to make you feel like they feel. They try to make you feel like what they are personally going through or what they did go through, but they have never dealt with. They have no self esteem and no awareness, but it's not your issue. It's not your problem. But people will make you mad when they say things out of their mouth because they have no self esteem. So they hate you because you possess it. But you can't do anything about it. All you can do is keep being yourself and be a good individual. Okay, here is the a main one. People can make you so mad because they're dramified, and oh, they're always doing something to get the spotlight on them. Attention seekers, manipulators, users, just always doing something to make other people mad, to make other people look bad, to to hurt people's feelings, and it's not nice. It's not nice for the people who do it. And I just can't be around that type of atmosphere. It makes me feel bad when people talk about people. I don't like it. That's not my jam. To each his or her own. Everybody has to know what they personally like. But people will make you mad because they're dramified. They make drama and then they try to include you in it. Or they try to talk about somebody and then ask your opinion so that the pot can be stirred with more and more drama. No. People will make you so mad when they do things like that, but don't let them. Yeah. Oh my goodness. The drama people, dramified. And for so long, I used to go back and forth with people because I didn't work on myself yet. And I found that you only can be on the level, you're only going to exchange back and forth with people who are on the same level as you. Hola, Donna, mod in the house. How are you doing? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Wednesday. There's some people, and they'll make you so mad because they're so dramified that they will start stuff, they will make problems, and then they will try to make it seem like it's you, right? It's you. They will make problems and start it, and then they'll walk away after the problem is made. And it makes it seem like you're the one that's making the problem, and then they'll just walk away like, I didn't do anything. You're the one that's upset. So it's these dramified people. Don't let them get to you. Do not let these dramified people get to you and make you angry and take you outside of where you are, right? Don't let them make you go outside of what you're about, where you're going in your life, what your focus is. You got to know who you are. You got to know why you were made, why you exist, why you're here, what your passion is. Don't let these dramified people take you down to that level. You're not a dramified person. You don't want any parts of the drama. You see, you want a part of peace. And that's why people will get mad when you're a peaceful person. And my favorite thing is no response. I don't have to respond to foolishness because I'm mature, because I'm growing as a person. The same thing for you all. The best response a lot of times is no response. Let them wonder. You deserve way better than that. So don't let people take you down that road to all their drama, to all their foolishness. And we see them all the time. They get wrapped up in all they do is talk about other people. And it's always the ones always complaining about their relationships, complaining about their pocketbook, complaining about this, complaining about that. And it's everybody who does things to them. They assume no responsibility. I don't do anything. My life is so hard. I don't have any money. And my relationship is so terrible. We hear them all the time, whining, whining, whining about everything and everyone, right? We hear them. We hear them all the time. All the time. Yeah, tell them to kick rocks. You have to. You got to stay away from those type of people. And I had to learn that I had to learn to elevate myself into where I was meant to be for my life. I'm not talking about other people and where they are. You got to know your own power and your worth. And when you know that, unfortunately, there's sometimes where there's some people you can't be around them, family, friends, even you got to break off relationships with people romantically because they're going down the road and that's not where you want to go. That's just what it is. You're seeking to improve. You want to be a better person. You're about using your gifts. You have goals that you're striving for, you're trying to achieve, and you can't get that with certain people being associated, being classified with them, because people say, but don't you hang out with so and so? Yeah, and people aren't going to like that. So you have to unfortunately cut the string, cut the cord to certain people, because they're going to take you down to their toxic levels. They're going to take you down to make you feel inferior. They're going to get you stuck in doing nothing. They're going to make you be in that same cycle just like them. You know, the saying is true. You are who you associate with. So if you have people who aren't doing anything with their life, or people who are dramatic, people who make trouble and problems, that is what you shall become. So don't let these people make you mad and make you say cuss vanity because of their drama. We got to just stay away from certain people, because they're going to stop you, slow you down, and block you from your happiness and your peace. And I'm telling you that peace is one of the most precious commodities that you can have. There's nothing like having mental peace. There's nothing like being at spiritual peace. There's nothing like having your finances together because you put in the work. And people will get mad and they'll bring in drama because you have your life together, because you're doing what you need to do. So don't let those dramified people cause you to not do something amazing with your life. Don't let them have it. Don't give them a moment, not even one moment of your time. And this is the last point, everybody. People can make you so mad because they're disappointing, or they disappoint you. Um, it makes me sad sometimes, because some people have so much potential in them. They have so much abilities, but they don't believe in themselves. They fail to love themselves. They fail to try and to use their gifts. Some people are so busy looking at other people and what they're doing that they don't tap into what they can do. And some people don't want to do anything. Like we said, some people are lazy. They just rather sit back and procrastinate, steal your ideas, be lazy, project their fears and their insecurities. But it can be disappointing when you have people in your life that you really do care about them, but they're not doing anything with their life. They're just letting life go by. And I understand it, because sometimes life really can beat you up. Life can really make some problems for you. It really can. Life can really be frustrating, and there is so much challenges, but there's challenges for everybody. But it's up to us. How do we let our challenges, how do we face them? Yeah. How do we let these challenges affect us? Are we going to take those challenges and turn it into something beautiful? Or are we going to let that challenge block us and stop us and slow us down? Or are we going to say this is a challenge and then be mad at everybody else because our life is hard? Everybody's life is hard with something. Everybody has challenges, but with something, because nobody's perfect. Nobody has a perfect life, but it's about what you think about your life, what you're allowing your life to be, what work you're putting in to make your life amazing. And there are some that will be so mad because you're doing something with your life. You're not just sitting down and just giving up. And that's what some people do. They sit down on their life and they give up. And it can be disappointing for people that you know that they're a talented individual and they can do something amazing with their life, but then they don't. And it will cause you to say this word, cuspanity, 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 over and over again, because they'll make you so mad because they're doing everything that these other people don't do. So this is the time. I put the link in the chat if anybody wants to come up and say something about things that people do when they make you mad. These kids a challenge. One, I have no choice but to succeed. I love my babies. I know that's the right word. I put the link in the chat. Hey, James Money, how are you doing? Welcome. It's good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, these people, they will really make you so very angry. But I had to learn for myself, I'm just speaking for me, Marlene, that I can't be mad at other people because I wasn't putting in the work. I would look at other people and I would say, look at how they're succeeding. And we started at the same time, but I had to ask myself, we may have started at the same time, but did I aggressively go after things? Did I put in the work? Did I do what I'm supposed to do? Did I hold myself accountable? Did I when I got frustrated, did I give up? Or did I just take a few moments and rest and then encourage myself and get up again and try over and over again to win? Hi, Uncle L. How are you doing? Welcome. That's what I had to ask myself. Did I let myself get up over and over again and win? And that, I think that's the difference between a person who's motivated and a person who lacks motivation. And that's why they'll get mad, because they lack the motivation, they lack the drive, they lack the ability to even think that they can do something amazing. And for any who needs to hear it, you have the ability to do something amazing with your life. We don't always hear that from people that we're close to. So anything that it is that you want to do with your life right here and right now on today, you can. But it's about going after it, doing it, being consistent, believing in yourself, knowing your worth, and being your own self, not being like a mirror image, not being a duplicate or a replica of somebody else. No. Whatever it is that you want to do personally, have your own ideas, your own thoughts, and then put it into action for yourself. You know, don't be mad when another person wins. Don't be mad when another person succeeds, because it's all up to us. How our life goes is up to us. How happy you want to be, how successful you want to be, how much you love yourself. All of these things are up to us. And let's not be mad at other people who are putting in the work, who are driven, who are focused, who are passionate, who know their talents, who are using their gifts. Don't be mad at other people who possess those abilities. Know your own abilities. You know, let's not be jealous of other people. Let's encourage other people. When you see that another person is doing something amazing, celebrate them, support other people. We all can win, everybody. It does not take away from my light to say that another person is shining. We always can look at another person and say, wow, they're doing amazing. I'm so proud of them. But it doesn't mean that doesn't take away from me. It doesn't take away from my ability. It doesn't mean that I can't have something amazing, but it just can't be with what they are doing. You got to win in your own right, with your own gifts, with your own talents, with your own backstory, with your own personality, with your own light. Use your talent, your gifts, and your worth. Don't let other people and their challenges, their projections, their fears, all of that to stop you from being yourself. Never let another person and their projections stop you from winning, because we each can win. Don't let another person get inside of your head and make you feel inferior. Nobody can make you feel inferior without your permission. See, we give people permission to get in our head and make us think, oh, I can't do something. I won't do something. I'm not smart enough. I don't have abilities. See, that's when we have to start doing some inner work, working on ourselves on the inside. Because what has been downloaded on the inside of me or downloaded on the inside of you is for you. You got to know your own gift. You have to know your own worth and your own ability, and then get out there and use them. That's all I got from here. Go out there and use your gifts, and don't be mad and jealous of another person who's using theirs. Win, motivators, win in your own way. Don't be jealous, mad, angry, backbiting, talking about other people. No, let's be mature and grown people. Celebrate other people. Love yourself. Love your own thoughts, and get out there and use them to win. I'm Marlene, and I'm the content creator for Marlene Motivates. And on this channel, I talk about inspiration, positivity, self-improvement, and mindset shifting. I thank you so much for joining me today. Shout out to all my moderators, my members, and all my fellow motivators. Let's get motivated. And to those in the replay, leave me a comment in the comment section below. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for supporting me today and this channel, and I'll see you back tomorrow with another dose of positivity. Bye-bye, guys.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? I forgive me. I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Ooh, oh.